still sleeping. Look how bright it is outside.
I know, it's fantabulous.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get up. Please. Would you please get up?
Yeah.
All right, 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It
I
is.
love that guy.
It is November 3rd,
Yeah.
2014. November 3rd, 2014. 44 degrees here at the studios of The Source. WOCA broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall outside the doors of the WOCA commissary.
Yeah. Right here. Right here.
Hope you had a good weekend. You had an extra hour this weekend. You had a 49-hour weekend. How about that? 49
Isn't that
hours.
something?
Yeah,
Gosh.
I actually decided not to set my clock back until this morning.
Oh, okay.
That way I got an extra hour of sleep before I came to work.
Uh-huh. Oh, that makes sense.
So yesterday, an extra hour of sleep does me no good because I got the day off anyway.
Yeah.
Although,
exactly.
I think we worked pretty hard yesterday.
Yeah, right.
We did a lot of stuff yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Actually, I did a lot of stuff this weekend.
Yeah, a lot of
But it's psychological. Anyway, good morning, everybody. 44 degrees. Yes, the temperatures are expected to return to normal today, though.
Oh, good.
I guess you would say normal. Is 72 normal? No, it's a little bit cool, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's normal.
Well, 72 is what the high is today. 77 tomorrow. 81 Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So maybe Wednesday is when we get back to fully normal.
Oh,
right?
well, I wore my sweater today. I thought I might as well.
But by this coming weekend, it's going to be cool again. So if First Friday Art Walk has a non-rainy night, what? It's always so rainy on the First Friday Art Walk.
It is. It's always rainy, and then it's canceled.
But according to this forecast that I'm looking at, this Friday, the temperature in the day, high temperature 70.
Okay.
Low at night 43, so it'll be a cool, partly cloudy. I don't see any mention of rain in Friday's forecast.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
Well, you never know. It's Monday. Things could change and often do.
Yes, they do.
All right.
Change.
All right. So where was I? Oh, let me tell you what we're doing today.
Okay.
Tomorrow is Election Day.
Yep.
Many of you have already voted. I know you have, Robin. I have not. I always tell myself I'm going to do the early voting thing, and then I wait till Election Day. So today, I would like to talk about predictions.
Okay.
I suppose I could put myself on the line and make some predictions, and I was wondering if you would like to do that too, Robin. And
Okay.
listeners, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Not just about the governor's race, but about some of the local races, all of the local races, about the marijuana amendment, about the other amendments. There's only two others.
Okay, I like
even about the high profile cases in the country, even about the overall picture. Is Vice President Biden correct that the Democrats will prevail in the Senate, or is he incorrect that the Republicans will take over? That could be a game changer for sure for our government in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
But anyway, so I would love to hear what you have to say. And in addition to give me your predictions about the election, the votes tomorrow, just give me an overall. I mean, what are your thoughts on some of the campaigns? You all have your feelings on whether, the governor's campaign was a mudslinging campaign, whether we had any local mudslinging. We had a little bit of it.
Yes, we
not
did.
too much, but and everybody kind of cleaned up their act right away. Oh, hold on.
Of course, after you
Move
made
my
the
microphone.
announcement on the radio.
Well, anyway, so 7:35. Let's talk about tomorrow's elections. I also want to tell you a little bit about Nick Wallenda.
Yes.
Just a little bit about him, and I'll tell you why I want to talk about him. But first, let me tell you the rest of the morning. 8:35. We have news, of course. News bites. That's what we do each morning at 8:35. It gives us a chance to deliver the news. You out there a chance to catch up on the news without spending all day trying to do so.
Yep.
In the studio at 9:05, Major Forrest McIntyre. He's with the Salvation Army. He's coming to talk to us about the Family Store and the Red Kettle Kickoff.
Yep.
Which is the 12th, November 12th.
Wednesday the 12th.
It's that time of year, kids.
A week from Wednesday.
This is as predictable as pumpkins in the stores, I guess.
Yeah.
The Red Kettle people, they go out there, they ring the bells, and it's all volunteer.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Well,
Nobody
it's all
gets paid.
volunteer. It's all volunteer, totally.
Last year,
The
there was a
ringers.
lady here ringing the bell here at the Paddock Mall, and I can't remember her name, but she would sing with us when we would do our Christmas carols.
Yeah, she's such fun. She's beautiful
She was fun.
voice.
I wonder if she's going to be back this year. So anyway, Major Forrest McIntyre talking about the Salvation Army Red Kettle thing. Jerome Robinson. Oh, I got his music on my desk. I got to bring it in here.
Nice.
Jerome is a very talented musician. If you've ever seen the band, what's it called? Space Monkeys? No, Wild Monkeys.
Or something monkeys.
Wild Crazy Monkeys.
Cool monkeys.
I can't remember their name now.
I can't either. Odd monkeys.
Anyway, he's a bass player in that band.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Jerome is coming in to share his music. I stumbled upon. I knew Jerome for a long. I've known Jerome for a long time.
Yeah.
He plays bass, and he's invited me to a couple different open mic things, but it's always on a Tuesday or Thursday. It's so hard for me to do that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I stumbled upon his music on Spotify.
Evil monkey.
Evil Monkey?
Evil monkey. That's the name
Thank
of
you,
the
thank
evil
you.
monkey.
And anyway, so I stumbled upon his music on Spotify. I was listening to Spotify, and somehow Jerome's song started playing. And then I said, wow, I didn't know Jerome had all this music on here. And so he's really, really good. And I've kind of always known that. So Jerome will be here at 9:35 to share his music with us.
He is such an awesome, nice guy, too.
10:05, Matt Gibbs will be in the studio to tell you how to repair that heater in your car.
As yours go out.
No.
good.
Oh, I thanked God this morning for my heater. The air conditioner doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think I can live better without an air conditioner than I can without a heater. Mm-hmm. I really
Yeah,
do.
it
I can
gets
open
chilly.
my windows. Well, 3 of them.
Yeah. I know. It's just so awful.
Anyway, so Matt will be here to talk about your auto repair needs. Denise Diamond Lynn, also in the studio. Got a lot of people in the studio this morning.
Yeah.
Denise is running to be a judge.
Yep.
She served in the Air Force. She maintained C-130 gunships. She served in the Air Force Reserves as well. She's an attorney. And she's a member of the Rotary Club of Inverness. She wants to be elected to the 5th Circuit Court judge. And
Yep.
so we met her the other day. Pretty lady.
Yeah, very pretty.
And I didn't know if it
Very
was
nice.
inappropriate to tell her she was pretty. It's like, I don't know what the rules are anymore. You know, you shake a lady's hand and she's, running for judge. Wow, you're a pretty judge is what I said to her.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said it, I thought, was that a dumb thing to say? I don't know anymore.
You should have asked her on the spot. She's an attorney. She would have told you.
Yeah, really.
I think.
Yeah, but what if she told me, yes, that was very inappropriate? Then I would have felt so bad.
Yeah. Well, no, you're just being you. I hate
Now,
that.
there's a young
politically
there's a young man. Now I do this to the guys too.
Yeah.
There's a young man at the grocery store, and I swear he looks like he could be a movie star.
Yeah.
And I tell him, I say, gosh, you're a good-looking guy. You could be a movie star. Mm-hmm. So now when I go to check out, of course, I don't know, he moved to the new Publix. I haven't gone to the new Publix yet.
No, it's been like overflow with cars this weekend every time we gone by.
But anyway, I don't know if I
many.
embarrass him or what, but, you're the movie star is what I call him. I call him the movie star.
Yeah.
So it is kind of, I don't know. Anyway, Denise Diamond Lynn at 10:35. Dr. Shaylin T. Pham is a psychologist coming on to speak about the book, The Joy of Me.
Yep.
Uncover your loving self through the art of being selfish.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like a contradiction.
All right, let me kill that ant right there. All right.
Oh, there you go. I know. They're
David Tutira is coming on. This guy's been on everything. He's been on the E Network. He's been on Good Morning America, the Today Show. He's been on Oprah. Isn't that all you really need is to be on Oprah?
Yeah.
He's been interviewed by Barbara Walters. The official post-Grammy parties is what he's going to. This is what do you call a fashion guy, right?
Yeah, he's the wedding guy. You turn on TV and then you see all these brides and he picks out like the wedding gowns
Right.
and stuff and they cry and then they yell and
They cry.
then somehow it all comes
Boy, I
together.
cried this weekend.
You know.
I saw an old video of
Mr.
this
Rogers.
is going to sound silly. Mr. Rogers, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Mr. Rogers was awesome. So.
He was, and you did a cool tribute to him too, and it
Well,
made me
just-
cry.
That's what happens.
Yes,
That's
on
what happens to
Facebook.
me. Something touches me, and next thing you know, I'm doing something with music or
Yeah. Well, you should.
videos.
Everybody
All right,
should.
Our game
Their
with
talent.
Joe. Tomorrow is election day.
Yep.
So I have some campaign slogans. You and Joel have to guess
Okay.
which president used the campaign slogan.
Okay.
If he just hit himself in the head and said, "Ay, ay, 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 ay," then don't worry, Joe, because I also have some advertising slogans mixed in there. So,
Oh, I thought that was one of the president's slogans. I thought there was one president that came up with ay, ay, ay.
ay, 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 don't vote for the other guy.
I love that. It
That'd be
rhymes.
Ricky Ricardo. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Lucid. Who's they voting for? And then with Galen Nuno, Nick Wallenda walked the tightrope across the two buildings in Chicago twice. Did you see this? I know you saw the second half.
You showed it to me.
The one with the
That
blindfold.
was the second half?
Nick Wallenda
Wow.
is 35 years old. He's 35 years old.
He's amazing.
Now, is 35 too old to be crossing tight wires in a windy city? Yes. It is.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I have some older folks who have accomplished some amazing feats. Old people who've accomplished amazing feats when we have Galen on.
Okay.
All right.
I love that.
We have to take a break.
Okay.
We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. Last licks before the midterm elections.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Republican leadership as sort of like as Americans. I'm just saying they've got bad ideas.
President Obama campaigning for Democrats in Pennsylvania and Connecticut. Republicans like their chances for taking back the majority.
We're actually on the right track, and actually we're doing a lot of the things that we should be doing, which is engaging Hispanic voters, black voters, Asian voters, talking to women.
RNC Chairman Reince Priebus on ABC's This Week. Canadian forces carrying out their first airstrikes in Iraq since joining the U.S.-led coalition to defeat ISIS. And Jimmy Johnson wins the Texas 500, but with 2 laps left.
Contact Gordon and Keselowski. Jeff Gordon may have a flat tire.
Courtesy ESPN, that bump led to a brawl between the Gordon and Keselowski camps after the race. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Baer.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The number one place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Hi, I'm Denise Diamond Lynn, and I'm running for 5th Circuit Judge because as an Air Force veteran and practicing attorney, I believe in service to others, protecting our Constitution, and simply doing the right thing. You deserve an effective, efficient, and accountable judicial system, and that's what I will bring to the bench. My professionalism and integrity are unmatched. Please vote for Denise Diamond Lynn on November 4th.
Paid for by Denise Diamond Lynn, non-partisan for 5th Circuit Judge.
This is a public notice. Local residents can now save thousands of dollars on their next car, truck, or SUV. It's not a tent sale, because no tent is big enough to hold this many cars. It's OcalaForSale.com. Say goodbye to sticker shock. OcalaForSale.com has thousands of vehicles with no stickers at all. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services. When your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements, from damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Your home is safe. Or is it? AA Lock, Dock, and Security. The name has been a staple in Ocala since 1985. Do you have the right equipment in place to have peace of mind when you are at home or away? AA Lock, Dock, and Security has the right people to install and monitor your home or business. Call today for a free on-site security analysis. Call 867-1965. AA Lock, Dock, and Security, 219 Northwest 10th Street, 867-1965.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. A little bit brighter because of the fact that we set the clocks back yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, that's when we did that. My computer was a lot faster than my phone. My phone took a few hours before it realized I had to set the clock back.
Oh, I had to turn mine off before it would get the new sign.
New time.
Mm-hmm, the new time.
All right, so I want to make predictions. I want to ask you to make predictions. I want to talk about the elections tomorrow. Tish. Good morning, Tish. How you doing? and I also want to ask you what you think about the different campaigns, if you felt like any of them were nasty or anything. But before I do that, if you just give me a second, I want to tell you about Nick Wallenda. Nick Wallenda is the tightrope walker, or high wire walker, whatever you call him, the acrobat.
Yeah.
Stuntman. 35 years old.
Isn't that something?
All right. He walked, 2 separate walks this weekend. Let's see. This was last night, right? Mm-hmm. First, he walked from Marina City's 534-foot tall West Tower across the Chicago River over to the 635-foot tall Leo Burnett Tower, or building, whatever. Afterwards, he walked from Marina City's West Tower to its East Tower. That one he did blindfolded. That was the one that you and I watched on the video this morning.
Yeah.
The stretch between Marina City's West Tower and the Leo Burnett buildings is 2 city blocks. Mm-hmm. He walked 2 blocks!
Yeah, I'm looking right here from the WOCA studio to the Sears building.
It doesn't matter.
Pretty far
I one time asked. I knew a guy in New York who was a window washer.
Uh-huh.
And I asked him, "Isn't it scary going up like 80 and 90 stories?" He goes, "Well, you die from 2 stories."
Yeah. Well, it's a good point.
Oh, okay. So.
So why not, right?
Although some people have survived, but you can die from a 2-story fall.
Yeah, you can.
That's what he said to me. So I said, "Well, so as long as you're."
You could die falling off a curb. You hit your neck.
Yeah. Anyway, the first walk was uphill. It was a 15-degree angle. Mm-hmm. That is the steepest incline he has ever attempted.
Wow.
So a 15-degree, he's walking up a hill on a wire.
Wow.
Way, way, way up in the air.
And it was very windy, the one we saw. It was...
Not windy and cold.
Oh, yeah.
It's cold. They said the temperatures dropped to freezing, I think.
Gosh.
There was no net, nor was there a safety harness, nothing to catch him if he fell. He said if the wind got bad enough, he would go down to the safety vat wire and grab onto that wire and wrap around it waiting for help. Oh, so those 2 wires were considered safeties? Oh, my goodness. I saw those other 2 wires.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but if... I just can't imagine, all of a sudden you start to fall and then you're thinking, okay, wait a minute, where are the wires? I got to reach it.
So I'm going to tell you something about the Wallenda family that I happen to know, but I don't know much. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to tell you this. Some of you might know more than this, but there was a pastor of a church over in Dunellen, and he was one of the Wallendas. Now, he was one of the Wallendas that decided not to walk wires and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But he was a Wallenda, and he was related to them. So there's a Marion County connection. This goes back a long time, so I don't know if there still is a Marion County connection, but there was, at least, and maybe still is, a connection to the Wallenda family, if you want to grasp onto that claim to fame. Wallenda is this Wallenda. Nick is the 7th generation of Wallendas, circus performers, tightrope walkers, etc. The walks he did yesterday break the Wallenda family record for the highest skyscraper walk, so he broke the family record.
Wow.
In 2012, he became the first person to walk over Niagara Falls.
Oh.
Last year, on June 23rd, he became the first person to walk over the Grand Canyon on a wire.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Wow.
How far is that?
I mean, even Evel Knievel couldn't do that.
Well, Evel Knievel. See, this is the thing. There are parts of the Grand, not to take away from the feat. It's still an amazing feat.
It is.
But there are parts of the Grand Canyon they've got to be a few miles wide, and then there are others that are not. So that must be where he walked, and where Evel Knievel jumped, right?
Yeah.
Nick Wallenda's great-grandfather, Carl Wallenda, fell to his death during a high wire walk in San Juan, Puerto Rico in 1978.
Oh my gosh, he must have been up there.
So this could happen. There's no guarantee that you're going to watch a successful high wire act when you watch one of these guys. And he had a lot of people watching him too.
And we watched Jake Cochran walk across Silver Springs. He didn't have a net.
No, but he
was way up there above the trees.
He had the water. No, I know. I'm not taking away from him. I couldn't do it. No, you're right. We had him in the studio.
Yeah.
But there was I lost my train of thought there. Anyway.
You're saying they could die because the grandfather fell.
Anyway, Nick Wallenda and his mother completed the same walk together in 2011 to honor Carl. So he walked the same thing.
Wow. They both did it then. I wonder, were they both on the wire at the same time, or did one...
Together, it says.
Oh, my gosh.
Nick Wallenda first started practicing tightrope walking when he was 2 years old.
Gosh.
Anyway, so if you saw that on TV, then you saw something amazing.
Well, he must have had a passion for it, because you just don't... nobody really pushes you to do something like that.
How do you make money at that? How do you make money with that? Do you sell sponsorships or something?
I would think so. I think somebody must
have
financed it.
So people walking another kind of a tight wire, a political tight wire, are wanting your vote. They've been wanting your vote for quite some time. Let's make predictions, shall we?
Okay.
Who do you think will win the governor's race tomorrow? Who do you think will win the Florida governor's race?
Well, I'll have to say Scott.
You think Scott is going to win?
Yeah, I do. I think he's going to win.
Gosh.
I picked Wiley, but
I know.
I think he's. I think with all the odds and stuff, I think Scott's going to win. Who do you think is going to win?
Well, according to electionprojection.com, there's only a 0.5% difference. But here's the thing. When they talk about polls, have you been called? Has anybody called you? No.
No.
Nobody's called me either.
No.
Anybody out there get a call from a poll? How many people have actually been? So how many people were not polled? How many people did not get a call?
Yeah.
The Rasmussen reports didn't even include Wiley in their survey.
Oh.
Neither did the CBS, New York Times, YouGov.com or something. Quinnipiac did. Quinnipiac gave Wiley 8% of the vote in Florida.
Oh, good for them.
Tampa Bay Times gave him 6% of the vote. Christ has a 0.5% lead over Scott, according to the poll.
Gosh.
Who do I predict? If I was going to go out on a limb, if I was going to walk that tight wire.
Yeah, this is tough.
If I was in Vegas trying to bet, what would I bet on? I bet Scott wins. I bet Scott keeps the job.
I think so.
I bet he keeps the job. I think theirs has been a very nasty fight. I think Chris has sent me way too many emails. Has anybody else getting lots of emails from him?
I just delete them all. I mean, I see like half the email box at any given time is filled with Chris things, and then they get kind of sneaky, but I recognize the names of the people that send them, so.
All right. nationally, I can't miss my breaks. Don't talk to me on Friday. I said you can't miss the breaks.
Okay.
Trying to look over here and look over there at the same time.
Okay. All right.
I need a red light, a light or something that comes on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, what was I going to say? The senators, the senators race. The senators is a big deal because it could change the way the government looks, politically speaking. Right now, the projections are in favor of the Republicans. Let's see, 52 versus 45, 52 and 45, 3 independents. So this is from electionprojection.com. They are projecting that the Republicans will do well in the Senate races. Vice President Joe Biden, as you know, made the statement that he thinks no way the Democrats will win in the Senate. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to predict the whole country like that. It's hard for me to predict anything. It's hard for me to predict the local races.
I think a lot of people are going to vote against the incumbents, no matter what party they are. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to get out the people that are in there and put some new faces.
But it is a former governor, sort of like an incumbent.
Yes, he is.
In our case.
Yes, he is.
All right, we have to take a break. I'm looking at the clock, so I'm doing it right, Joe. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunny to partly cloudy today and pleasant this afternoon. High 71 to 75. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Lows ranging from the 50s inland to about 64 on the coast. Tomorrow, sunshine, some clouds, and becoming warmer. There may be a shower in spots along the coast. The high tomorrow, 77 to 81. For Wednesday, more southern clouds. There can be a spotty morning shower along the coast. The high 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Lundberg.
Johnson wins as Gordon and Keselowski brawl in Texas. This is the Coca-Cola Monday Morning Race Refresher, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Enjoy the race with an ice-cold Coke, the official soft drink of NASCAR.
Coca-Cola Racing Family Road Trip. NASCAR Confessionals.
Driver's log, day 2. Biffle's been real moody lately. Been reading a lot of vampire books. I'm worried about him. Driver's log, day 5. Sometimes right after I open my Coke, I like to hold the bottle up to my ear and listen to the fizzy bubbles. I like to pretend it's the crowd cheering my name. Joey, Joey, Joey. Then I drink the crowd right up.
Coca-Cola, open happiness. Official soft drink of NASCAR.
Jimmy Johnson won last night's AAA 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway. His 4th win of the year that came after having to survive 6 restarts in the final 39 laps.
I think half of them worked out for me and a couple of them didn't. It really depended on your restart when you took off. If the car behind you was able to help draft and push you into turn 1. Some of those starts I had a guy with me, others I didn't, and at the end it worked out where I was on the inside. Didn't clear Brad down the back, but as I came off turn 4, I got by and then off the win.
One of those restarts came after Jeff Gordon had cut down a tire after contact with Brad Keselowski. Gordon approached Keselowski post-race while a brawl erupted around them. Keselowski later said he's not there to fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm here to race. I'm not here to fight. If those guys want to fight, like I said, I'll take the punches, come back and race them just as hard next week.
When the dust cleared, Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin finished 12th and 10th respectively and are now tied in the championship standings heading to the final race of the Eliminator round this weekend in Phoenix. In fact, the top 8 title contenders are separated by just 18 points. This has been the Coca-Cola Monday Morning Race Refresher. Enjoy the race with an ice-cold Coke, the official soft drink of NASCAR. I'm Kyle Rickey on the Motor Racing Network.
Experience Christmas at Gaylord Palms, November 15th through January 4th with Ice, featuring the Nutcracker. Relive your favorite scenes from the classic ballet, hand-carved in more than 2 million pounds of ice sculptures and slides. Enjoy a special bonus area, the Frostbite Factory, and watch artisans from Harbin, China carve amazing ice sculptures before your eyes. Your awe-inspiring experience concludes with the wonder of the Nativity in Ice. For tickets and packages, visit christmas@gaylordpalms.com.
Thank you. 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday, huh? Look at the beautiful sky, huh?
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
Kind of cool out there. Kind of bright out there.
Yeah.
It is 45 degrees here at the Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary.
Yep.
All All right, so we're trying to make predictions here. We're not really going on a limb too much. I think I don't know who's going to win anything, so I'm just sitting here. I'd love to hear what you all have to say.
Yeah.
So in the Senate, the congressional race, the local congressional race, Ted Yoho up against Mary Helen Wheeler. He's the Republican, she's the Democrat, and they're both up against Howard Term Limits Lawson, that's his name.
Oh, okay.
Howard Term Limits Lawson, which obviously he wasn't born with that name.
Obviously.
But he gave himself that nickname.
And that's on the ballot, right?
Which is kind of like the name, we'll talk about later on, the local races.
Yeah.
So I will predict that Ted Yoho will keep his job.
Yeah, I concur with that, too. I do.
Although Mary Helen seems like a nice lady, I think Ted's gonna keep his job.
Yeah, because he beat Cliff Stearns, so I think he's got a lot of supporters
I think
out there.
Corinne Brown is also going to keep her job. What do you think? Gloria Smith? No,
I think...
very smart lady, too?
Yeah, I think Gloria's going to win.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I
Oh,
think
really?
she's going to win, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Really? That would be an upset. Corinne Brown has been in there a long time.
Yes, she has. Yep.
Well, let me get to the phone. I'd love to hear what our listeners have to say.
Yeah.
Good morning. You have any thoughts on this?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Hey, this is Dennis. Hey, the fella whose name is Term Limits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not his real name. When he was born, it was full term. Hey, good day.
Ah, too funny. Too funny. That's good. All right, Rich Nugent is up against Dave Kohler. Rich, of course, is the Republican. Kohler is the Democrat.
I think Kohler's going to win.
You do?
I do. Yeah, I think.
Any reason for that?
I think he's going to win.
Any reason for that?
It's just because it took Rich Nugent too long to decide if he was going to run or not. Again, because he was talking about not running this time, and then he decided to run. So I think Kohler's going to win.
You know, in the governor's race, I don't expect Adrian Wiley to win. But what do you think he'll get? Do you think he'll get 10%? And do you think the percentage he gets will take away from one of the other? Do you think it'll take away from Scott specifically? Do you think the people who are voting for Wiley, if Wiley wasn't on the ballot, would have voted for Scott?
I think so.
That's usually the way it is. Usually the Libertarians, the Constitution Party, the Reform Party, which I guess is no longer in existence, usually attract Republican voters.
Yeah.
I think Democrat voters usually stay Democrat.
Yeah, I think so.
Very hard for me to. I have yet to meet somebody who is a former Democrat who became one of the third party people.
Yeah. I just think it was unfair to the voters that Wiley was excluded from the debate.
Very unfair.
Because he made it to the ballot. His name's on the ballot. He's not a write-in. And
I like the guy.
You know, I think if all of the third parties would have gotten together and put their forces behind him, he might have been, up there.
Yesterday, I think it was yesterday when Governor Scott was in South Florida. He had Jeb Bush with him, and Jeb Bush apparently has got a lot of support with the Hispanic voters.
Oh yeah, he does.
He speaks Spanish perfectly.
Oh, he does, very fluent.
And apparently
Yeah,
Scott was stumbling over it a lot. So that'll affect that. Well, that'll be the 2016. I bet you Jeb runs. Can't. He just might win too.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Bush name is a it was going to
a hindrance.
Hurt. Yeah, that's the word. Hindrance or a help. I don't know.
You got to look at the man. Everybody has to look at the individual.
Attorney General. I think Pam Bondi will keep her job.
I think so too.
She wants to keep her job. George Sheldon, Democrat, is facing her. Bill Wolfsfer is the Libertarian. Is that LPF? Is that Libertarian?
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Chief Financial Officer Jeff Atwater versus William Rankin.
No, he'll keep his job.
I think he will.
Jeff Atwater, yeah.
Adam Putnam, I think, will keep his job.
Oh yeah, he's a phenomenal fellow.
Adam Putnam, Commissioner of Agriculture. He's the Republican, of course, candidate. Thad Hamilton is a Democrat. They do have a writing candidate, but Adam is very, very, very liked. I'll tell you this, and I'm not trying to campaign for him, but. And this is a bad reason to like a guy. because I'm not a farmer. So there's a lot of things maybe I don't know about Adam Putnam. But I'll tell you this, as a news guy, they answer their phones.
Yeah.
Adam Putnam's office, just like Wesley Wilcox here in Ocala, answers the phone.
Yeah.
They will talk to you, give you information. Thank you very much, and I can move on with what I have to do.
Exactly.
That's why I like him. Plus, he seems very personable.
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. You asked for predictions about the governor's race.
Yeah. What do you think?
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be Charlie Crist again.
You do.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned the Libertarian candidate, which I think is going to hurt Governor Scott. When Governor Scott ran last time, he only won by 50,000 votes, and that was against Alex Sink, and she was not well known like Charlie Crist is. And the final reason is because the Democrats are really good at getting people to the polls, on election day. Maybe 2 or 3 times for some of them, but that's another topic.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not the topic today, but I think because of those 3 reasons, the Libertarian candidates and the fact that it was close last time, and the fact that the Democrats are good at getting people to the ballot box, I think that's why. Unfortunately, I'm really sad to see it. Charlie Crist is going to be again.
I thought that when I was trying to decide who to say publicly, I was tempted to say Crist, and when I was tempted to say it, I was thinking, boy, that would be a bad. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Can I make a quick comment about the guy that changed his name to Term Limits?
Yeah.
Back before the Civil War, there was a Southern politician, and he named his kid States' Rights. His name was States' Rights Gist.
Oh, really?
He was in favor of states' rights, and that kid, States' Rights Gist, he became a Confederate general in the Civil War. So there you go. So maybe someday we'll see kids named Tea Party Smith or Tea Party Jones or something like that. See you later, Larry.
Thank you. All right, where did I leave off, Jeff? Adam Putnam is Carl Zalek. Well, his opponent is a write-in, so I will predict Carl Zalek will continue to be county commissioner for District 4. I'm not going to talk about the judges because I don't know enough about them. We do have a judge candidate coming in later on.
Denise Diamond Lynn.
The marijuana issue, I think. Oh man, I don't know. I think the voters of Florida will vote it down. What do you think?
I think they're going to vote for it.
Do you think they're going to vote for it?
I do. Yep. I think they're going to vote for it. It's medicinal.
Yeah.
And children.
Well, I was for it. I still didn't vote, so tomorrow's my day.
Yeah, that's your day.
But I don't know that being for it is a way to predict what will win. But anyway.
No, I'll
probably vote for it because I remember the video we watched of the children with the one little girl, not children plural. The one little girl that had epileptic seizures.
Yeah.
She was being helped. All right, so there we go. So what else do we have here? In the school board races, Angie Boynton versus Chase Basinger.
I think.
What do you think?
Chase.
You think Chase is going to win over Angie?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
I think. What do you think?
I love Angie.
Yeah, she is a nice lady.
I think she. If you read what she writes, she really, really is a smart lady. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, she had that issue when she talked about the Ahmed and she had that funny thing she said on that one school board meeting, remember?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people hold that against her. I never had an explanation about that. I don't know what happened there, but I think she's a smart lady.
She is a smart lady.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. This is Jersey Nick. As far as the marijuana goes, my son was going through extensive chemo about 12 years ago, and he passed away after about 6 rounds.
Oh.
And it lasted 25 months. And, when he was recovering, when he was in a lot of pain, they gave him marijuana tablets, pills. Didn't do any good. But the doctor asked him, "What are you doing for the pain at home?" And he said, "I smoke marijuana." The real thing. And it's the only thing that worked. It kept him out of pain. And evidently, this will be marijuana medication. It will be in a pill form. It's not as strong as smoking a joint. And I feel anything that alleviates pain from a human being, no one else should have the right to vote against it. Only people should vote for this is someone who has gone through chemo, period. And I know that's a way of looking at it, but if you had a friend or a neighbor or a relative that has gone through extensive chemo and is in constant pain, and they lit up a joint and the pain was gone, you'd feel the same way.
Well, I appreciate the call. Robin voted for it. I plan on voting for it. I'm just trying to make a prediction. I don't know that the state of Florida, the other voters, will agree with us, but
I'm with you. I'm afraid it will be turned down because of the political activity we have in the state and the state of mind that most people who are elderly in this state look at marijuana as
that could be
an evil thing. It's not.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the call. I'm so sorry about your story, but I wish your whole state could have heard your story, though. That would have made a difference. All right, thank you for the call.
Thank you.
And the only one we didn't really mention as far as the candidates is Bobby James and Jane Morley.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's going to win that one. I think his Hindu Jane website helped her, actually, more than hurt her. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill, bringing out the big guns before Election Day tomorrow. With Republicans hoping to gain control of the Senate, former GOP presidential nominee Mitt Romney linking all Democrats to President Obama on Fox News Sunday.
Policies have led to greater poverty and greater income gap between the rich and the poor.
President Obama out on the campaign trail promoting Democrats as well as his track record on job growth.
Despite unyielding opposition, there are workers who have jobs today.
The president making stops in Connecticut and Pennsylvania Sunday.
Fox Radio's Jill Nato, a Liberia man who arrived in North Carolina last week showing possible Ebola symptoms.
Yesterday morning, that person did develop a fever and has since been transported here to Duke University Hospital to be monitored and also tested for the Ebola virus.
Michael Spears of Fox affiliate WGHP in Durham. Officials in Sierra Leone, meanwhile, say a fifth doctor has died there from Ebola. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
When the most respected company worldwide puts its name on a real estate sign, that's a sign you'll want to see. When a company known for straight talk enters real estate, that's a sign the market is changing. Confidence is back, and that's good to know. Introducing Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Look for our sign in a front yard near you.
Contact a local agent today. Visit bhhshometeamrealty.com.
An independently owned and operated franchisee of BHH Affiliate, LLC.
Hey, it's Christy with Ocala Mac and PC Repair and Ocala Guest Wi-Fi to let you know we have you covered. We are the only local certified Apple and Microsoft computer company in Ocala. We are family owned and operated. From mobile repair to wireless networks, viruses, new systems, or security cameras, we do it all. Check us out online, ocalamacpc.com, or give us a call, 352-566-8324.
Tell them Nick, Madison, or Mason sent you and get free diagnostic.
Get your internet telephone service from the company that brought affordable internet service to Ocala in the first place. All Is Safe is a sister company of Ocala Guest Wi-Fi, a company you've known and trusted for all your internet needs. Whether you need a phone or hundreds, we've got the products and services to meet your needs both now and in the future. Our plans include everything from local and long-distance calling to equipment maintenance and even software upgrades. You can count on All Is Safe to give you cost certainty knowing that your bill will be the same next week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.